With me today is John McCardle, Nationally Certified College Planner. I'm going to ask him a few questions today regarding the freshman and sophomore years. What is important for an eighth grade student to keep in mind about becoming a freshman in high school?
That's a great question. What we find a lot with our students is the transition going from eighth grade to freshman is a pretty big milestone in their life. So there tends to be a lot of anxiety and a lot of issues from an emotional standpoint of not being sure of where they would fit in the high school, kind of being that small fish in a big pond. So what we try and do is we try and help streamline their approach academically. So right out of the gate, we have them sit down with their high school guidance counselor, formulate a plan, make sure to inform your high school guidance counselor as to what kind of high school diploma you're looking for. Is it a Core 40? Is it a honors diploma or an international baccalaureate?
What kind of activities do they need to be participating in going into freshman?
We're looking for activities in school that are non-academic oriented, meaning math bowl, Greek club, Latin club, Spanish club. Also, athletics count as that. We're also looking for approximately 3 to 4 activities that we have an interest in, that we can point to at the end of the junior year to help us with the admissions standpoint.
At the end of the year, what kind of GPA do they need to have?
The GPA is, we want to have a GPA on a 4.0 scale sitting between a 3.5 and a 3.6, maybe a 3.65 at least as a minimum. Now, if you're carrying less than that, does that mean that you're not going to college? No, but what it does mean is that every year that you are not carrying a higher GPA, the expectation of us getting scholarship money to go to college diminishes. So we want to start out as a freshman carrying a 3.5 to a 3.6. That way we can migrate up as a sophomore and end up as a junior with a 3.8 or greater.
You mentioned all these activities. What about a summer job, a little bit of income during the summer?
Summer jobs are good, especially sophomore or freshman and sophomore years, not too bad. We want to make sure that the student banks at least 75% of every check they bring home and put it into a checking account or a savings account not to be spent. Because believe me, when it comes time to spend it, there will not be enough money in it to get you very far. So we want to make sure that if you are working, great, but every time you bring home a paycheck, that is important for you to deposit at least 75% of it in a side account to be used for college.